Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, I'm Muhammad Firdaus bin Zulkifli and now I'm going to present the second theme, which is the introduction, concept and process of online counseling. So, as we know, our world has changed to more advanced in this modern era. People has acknowledged the existence of information and communication technologies, or also known as ICT. The advance of ICT has also changed our society life from many aspects. For example, it changed the way of people interacting, using services, and offering knowledge or expertise. This also gives impacts to the field of counseling. This is because it is stated from previous study that health professionals, especially online counseling, are among the professions that will gain benefits from the technological advances. Thus, online counseling has taken part as an alternative to the new millennium service. What is online counseling? Online counseling is also known as e-counseling, e-therapy, or internet psychotherapy, and it involves the provision of online mental health services and support. Online counseling has been significantly accepted by mental health care providers because it is convenient for both counselor and client. In online counseling, counselor can assist clients through various platforms such as email, video conferencing, online chat, and others, but it is not meant to replace face-to-face counseling. There are also differences between traditional and online counseling. One of the examples is traditional counseling takes lots of time and seasons, while for online counseling, it just took a single season, but it also depends on the situation. This is because client knows the limited of space like time, so they just focus in telling their main issues, and this helps counselor to able find the root cause of the problem. The concept of counseling is a systematic help process based on the psychological principles undertaken by professional counselors, and they are responsible to give a good quality of service to the client. Basically, client and counselor need to be in the same physical room and the same time so that they can conduct the session. But this concept already changed in online counseling. The concept of online counseling is client can still be assisted by counselor even though they are in different places by using technological advances. Most client is satisfied with the service because it is effective as the traditional counseling. For the process, it is quite simple and only require few steps. Client need to register and make an appointment in the website. Later, counselor will respond to their application, and the session will be conducted based on the appointment and will go on like usually. That's all from me. Now I will pass the presentation to the next presenter.
Next, let me talk about the techniques of online counseling. The first technique is synchronously leave chat room session. In synchronous communication, the client and counselors are sitting at the computer at the same moment, interacting with each other in that same time frame. They may have text only and avatar chat or video conference with each other. The second one is asynchronously by email and message board. In asynchronous meetings, the counselor and client do not have to be sitting at their computers at the same time. Usually this means there is a disconnection of the time frames in which the interaction occurs. Client can simply send email to the counselor and wait for response. Using text to explore feelings will be the third technique. Most of the interaction occurring on the internet are typed text. Examples would be instant messaging, chat, email, and blogs. Currently, chat are the methods frequently used by the counselors. Most reports and of research focus on clinical intervention using text in exploring the feelings. Last but not least, using creative arts counseling online. One of the most fascinating, powerful aspects of online counseling is its flexibility for recreating reality-oriented experiences as well as those that are highly imaginative. Client can create imaginative visual that represents themselves within an imaginative visual scene. Let's move on to the next topic, which is the strength of online counseling. The first one is accessibility. Online counseling is easily accessible to all those who wish to use it. Online therapy overcomes the barriers that may preclude others from seeking therapy. The second one is variant ways to communicate. Most communication through the internet is written form. Online counseling, in which the mode of communication is often through writing, allows both the client and counselor to pay close attention to their communication and reflect on their thoughts and feelings prior to it being expressed. Clients may be able to communicate better in this situation as they are not affected by the counselor's non-verbal actions. The third one is social stigma. Online counseling may also be effective in eliminating social stigma associated with receiving therapy. The fourth one is convenience. Online therapy is convenient. Both the counselor and client have the convenience of corresponding with each other at a range of varying times.
Next, I will talk about the weaknesses of online counseling. The first point is lack of visual and verbal cues. Lack of visual and verbal cues will make discussion difficult to meet the actual problem and detail from client. Furthermore, client can hide their real emotion when telling their problems to counselor. For example, online season will not show the characteristics such as voice tone, facial expression, body language, and eye contact. That situation will become more challenging to know client's problem in depth and also take a longer time to observe and interpret any cues from client. The second point is equipment and internet service failure. Equipment and internet service failure will impact availability of both counselor and client. Internet problem will make clients become more stressed because it is difficult and take time. In addition, counselor will not able to listen clearly and might not get the important part of what client saying. And the last one is confidentiality and security. What will happen? Cybercrime will occur. Other than that, client's record and information could be jeopardized and confidentiality is at greater risk. As a client, you are exposing your personal information to irresponsible people. As the conclusion, online counseling is the one of the unique platforms that have been used through the power of technology and as the alternative to the new millennium service. Online counseling have the strengths and weaknesses, concept and process, and there has several techniques that used in online counseling. Lastly, online counseling may be effective if we use it wisely and choose the right sources.